Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily mini reading. Welcome back to your daily mini reading. I hope you're all well. I am going to use a couple of new decks that I received this week, which is really lovely. The Wisdom of Avalon cards from a friend, and also from one of my lovely somebody who came to me for a reading, archetypes. Oh, that card has flown out. What have we got? We have got forgiveness. So I'm going to go with this card for your daily mini reading. This is for those that most need to hear this message today. And forgiveness is a really important card that has come out. Oh, I'm just looking at what my little doggies are doing. Forgiveness. It is a lot easier said than done, isn't it? But, you know, to forgive somebody, let's just say somebody, is the biggest act of self-love, self-healing and self-empowerment you can do. Because in forgiving, in forgiveness, you're detaching yourself from an energy that has been holding you almost like chained in a certain space. Spirit is saying it's very important to focus on, if you are being drawn to this reading because you saw the word forgiveness, it's very important to focus on this at this time. And what is forgiveness? It is to make peace with, to resolve something that is unresolved within you, something that is unresolved. It's a solution for you for the problem that you're feeling with this energy in the non-forgiveness. And when we can resolve something, it has a good feeling, the word resolve, doesn't it? To resolve is to be at peace with it. But we also use resolve when we are determined to have a specific approach at any one time. So forgiveness, my darling, is a very conscious, very aware, very deliberate decision to, and remember that emotions are energy. Your emotions are energy in motion. To release emotion, to release feelings of whether they be hurt, anger, resentment towards somebody who you feel has hurt you. And in choosing to make that as a deliberate life choice for yourself, whether they deserve it or not, in choosing to do that, you are giving yourself, you are releasing negative energy, you are showing yourself self-love, and it's incredibly empowering because you, my darling, whether they deserve forgiveness or not, you deserve the peace that comes with the releasing of these feelings. And it's, I'm going to reiterate this is probably the most powerful and self-loving thing that you can do for yourself in this moment. And because what we're doing is if we don't forgive, then the universe engineers other experiences to bring about the same type of events in order for us to go through the process again. So imagine yourself, if you are feeling something towards somebody that is not forgiveness at this time, imagine it being like a chain of negative energy that's attaching you to them. And you are the one that's feeling the pain. They may not be feeling any pain whatsoever. It is affecting you. You are the one that is suffering because of it. So when you are in that space, it keeps you stuck in a certain vibration. So come back to whatever this may be, my darling, it's going to be the biggest act of self-love. And it is also with, and this, if this may help, the understanding that everybody is doing the best they possibly can do within the awareness of how they're living their life, within their level of conscious awareness. And if you've come to this reading because it says the word forgiveness, then you are ready to forgive, even if you're going to slightly feel you're doing it with gritted teeth. And even if it is a little bit of that negative feeling leaving you, that is better than it all being stuck within you. So this is a time to forgive. If there is somebody there out there that you're thinking about at this time, to forgive them. You don't need to make a great big song and dance of it. You can quietly forgive them without even saying a word, because you're doing it, remember, for yourself. And forgiveness is also, as I call it, just like the elephants, looking back without anger, looking back and also within the experience, seeing what it has given you. So in the releasing of the anger and the resentment and the hurt, ask yourself the questions about what it is that that feeling is bringing up within you, other than a resolve, a determination, putting yourself first, feelings of peace, feelings of joy, a courage within you, all of it. What has that person, that situation, or the act of forgiveness taught you at this time? Because at a soul level, there is a gift within this for you, my darling. So I'm going to pull these archetypes, and archetypes card. I'll show you the deck. Well, they're very beautiful. This is those, and this is the deck, the box here. So archetypes really are sort of very sort of strong patterns of behavior, a type. So let's have a look to see what Spirit says with the forgiveness. What advice, well, what they say is sort of the outcome for you at this time. What have we got? We've got healer, my darling. We've got healer. Beautiful, beautiful card. So let me show you this. So they're saying there is going to be an incredible release and healing process. And within, and let me just read actually what this says. Light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And what I'm feeling here is many of you on journeys of self-expression, creative self-expression, expansion. Many of you that listen to me are on those journeys of being a healer, a helper, a guide. And all of you have gone through certain life experiences in order to prepare you for, just like I've gone through life experiences that prepared me for being a reader. And within that path of preparing, there was forgiveness that I both needed to do, but also understood that I didn't need to do. Actually, I needed to forgive myself, because I was being angry at myself for how I reacted or how I was in certain, maybe self-destructive scenarios and situations. So maybe that's an aspect of this as well. So within that space, I forgave myself because and others, because I understood that everything was exactly as it was meant to be. So everything had a rhyme and a reason to it. That radical acceptance of where we are with everything that should have happened has happened. And where I am right now is preparing me in this present moment, this gift of a moment, for what the unknown infinite future holds for me. And so with that, I saw everything as a soul gift. I saw everybody as a soul within my life, guiding me, teaching me, helping me through the uncomfortable situations as well. And that was such a release. And so that's what, and now I can talk from, feel from, evoke from those emotions, those feelings that I experienced in the past with a resonant, resolute understanding. And so if this is your path as a healer yourself, there are things for you to forgive in your past in order for you to be able to show and help others too. So I trust and hope that makes sense. I'm going to wrap it up with that. It's a lot to think about and to mull over for the word forgiveness. I would love to hear from you in the comments, maybe some expressions that you may use, some spiritual wisdoms, a few wise words that you would wish to share with others about how you have both experienced these feelings and how you have overcome them and what resonated with you. But perhaps within that little nugget, I know that Spirit, because I haven't done this before, I know that there are some that are going to come and read those comments, and it's going to help them on their path with this very powerful forgiveness, emotional release, and freedom that comes from it. So my darlings, have a rest of a very lovely day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I will be doing the last of the 2 star sign readings tomorrow, Leo and Aries. So I look forward to doing those too. Take care, my darlings. Bye bye.